Welcome to the Holy Shhh Sports Podcast. It's your boy ABE from DET.
I am that ball bro for the NYC.
And it's Rose. He just funny.
Your boy, Coach DTM, man. What's good, fellas?
Week 2 in the book. A lot of action, but let's kick it off. I know we've been heavy football. Let's kick it off with boxing. Canelo, Crawford. It went the way Coach and Bob Bro predicted. Crawford, undisputed GOAT of the world. Coach, start it off for us, man. How you feel about
this? No. I'm gonna let my man Barbro start this one off because then he can pass the ball down to me. Then we can give it to you for a predictor.
Talk y'all shit all you want.
Where the Modelo's at, dog? Where's the Modelo?
You gotta keep them on ice. You gotta keep them on ice until further notice.
The Timmy Strungers, where they go?
First off, that fight ran too long, so everything got cold. So that's what happened.
including y'all prediction.
Man, listen, when we went over our predictions for this fight, I said exactly what Crawford needed to do. He was the smaller fighter coming up 2 weight classes, so he had to keep the distance, stay off the ropes, get out of the corner, use his reach advantage. He had almost over a 5-inch reach advantage in this fight. He kept Canelo at bay. He frustrated him early and often with his jab. He was changing levels as the fight went along, and you saw the expression on Canelo's face as the fight went along, like in the middle rounds, 4th, 5th, and 6th round. He was getting frustrated because, Canelo would land a couple punches, but I think what was kind of demoralizing for him was that he wasn't hurting Crawford. That's the problem right there. Like, that's what I thought would be if Crawford were in trouble. If he felt the power of Canelo, how would he react? I saw, like, a couple instances where he reacted just fine, or he brushed it off, or he smiled it off, and that's the worst right there, when you smile it off and you just keep moving forward. And I told you, the further the fight went along by the round, it was going to be a bigger advantage for Crawford. And man, the 9th round right here, I was so mad because like I little FanDuel side bet, I put $20 that Crawford would finish that fight in the 9th round. If we did not get the accidental headbutt clash in that round, Crawford was putting the pressure on Canelo. He was landing in punches in bunches. Like, Canelo was on the ropes. He was a little he was getting tagged left and right. But like I said, the clash of heads gave a little bit of timeout for Canelo, allowed him to regroup, and he survived that round. But congrats on Crawford. I mean, amazing performance. It was he put on a clinic. But the 2 judges who judged this fight, 115 and 113, they don't need to judge any more fights again. This was not a 2-round fight. I gave it 8 rounds to 4. Crawford, if you want to be conservative, all right, 7-5. This was not a 1 to 2 round fight, but it's the boxing business. The judges are going to make the fight closer as it seems, so they could use that as fuel for an eventual rematch down the road. They could be like, oh, it was close, it could have gone this way. When in reality, it didn't. Like, Crawford put on a masterclass performance right here. He is definitely in the conversation, like one of the GOATs of all time in this sport. I mean, like I said, just bravo to Terrence Crawford.
Coach, talk your talk.
Yeah, man, that Henny was ready, baby. I tried to tell you. Listen, man, never bet against black. I keep trying to tell y'all that. Y'all don't want to listen, though. Y'all don't want to listen.
What does race got to do with this?
I mean, you had the Modelo's and the chimichangas, so I had to come back with the Hennessy and the Black and Miles, man. Listen, so this was a very stretched out event. And I know it was a time difference, and that's why we had to get it at 2:00 in the morning. But it was still it was a great fight, man. I just want to know if the real Canelo could please stand up, man. Because I don't know who that guy was in the ring. He was not fighting like any other fight that I've seen him fight in. I don't know what happened, if he was like underestimating what he was coming into. You know what I'm saying? If he just felt like this was an easy win for him, and then it just wasn't at all. I agree. I think I gave it 9 rounds to 3. You know what I'm saying? It was just that bad of a fight, man. Crawford came prepared. He came ready. And the problem is Crawford don't do a lot of talking. You know what I'm saying? So people can't really get that anger up on him. They can't get the one up on him. He come in, he ready to fight. And when he finished, he said, I just want to thank God for, everything that just happened. Canelo was a heck of a fighter, man. And, that's that. This dude is definitely number 2. I'll give him number 2. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather's definitely gonna be my number 1 forever until further notice, man. Somebody got to do something about it, but I don't see that happening no time soon. And I'm putting Crawford as number 2, man.
You putting Crawford at 2. Who would he have to beat who exists currently who could put him at 1? You interested in Tank moving?
The problem, and that's the problem. Everybody moving up. You know what I mean? Everybody moving in weight class. So nobody's really making a name in the class that they're in anymore because everybody want to move up or down. You know what I mean? At some point, it's gonna be a elimination of a weight class in a minute, man.
Right.
I don't think it's nobody that's available right now that would make sense for him to fight to get his name as the number 1. Because you would want to say Mayweather, but Mayweather's out of it. He ain't been doing it. You know what I'm saying? Although I think that'll still be a money-making fight, though. You know what I mean? But I don't see that as a way to, sustain your name to that next level.
Exactly. Rose, your boy Canelo, man, he didn't get the job done.
First off, man, that was the longest night ever. So that was a long fight. Nah, man. One thing I hate about Terrence Crawford is like he's so likable. And it's like it's hard to hate him. Like it just is. Like even after the fight at the press conference, he gave that man Canelo back his belts. I'm like, man, what is you giving me back this man's belts for, man? Damn, like he just like I don't know, man. He just he is very hard for like. It's very hard to, and that's what makes him a good fighter. It's very hard to like get a sense of where he's at, and I think Canelo was trying to see where he was, but he was never faltering. He was never letting Canelo like get him off of his game ever. He stayed on the aggressive end, just like he should have on Canelo. And I think Canelo just didn't understand who he was in the ring with. That's all, because it's one punch everybody memeing the hell out of where he just get knocked out, where he just whop, and then he turned back around like damn. Like wow, I ain't never seen you act like this. Yeah, but nah, he did his thing. Now, as far as like where is boxing gonna go after this, because this feels like, not gonna lie, this feels like the last big fight for a while. Like everything else that Jake and Tank, that's a spectacle. Like that's a spectacle. And that's the problem in boxing right now. It's not too many like big like competitive real fights. It's just a bunch of spectacles.
So why do you call that a spectacle?
Because like at the end of the day, Jake Paul, at the end of the day, it's too much against Jake Paul. I hate to say that, but it's
what do he gotta do to make y'all believe that he is who he say he is?
I'm not gonna lie. He only fought one person that I feel like that you could say it wasn't no Jake Paul fight, was the one against Tommy Fury. That felt like they set it up for Tommy to win that one, because it felt like that the Fury family was trying to make an example of him, and boxing felt like it was trying to make an example of him. Like, listen, this ain't what you think it is. But I ain't gonna lie, if Tank lose the Roach on top of that and then go against Jake, I wouldn't be surprised if he just take a dive.
Yeah, to be honest. Oh man, I was getting killed in the comments. Now, let me make something crystal clear here. All right, in my heart, I wanted Bud to win. I did. I was rooting for him deep down inside, but the odds, I'm always gonna go with the odds, what Vegas say, because that's how you win your money. So I put my money on Canelo, and I lost, but I won in spirit because I deep down I wanted Crawford to win. like Rose say, he's just a nice guy, man. He is a famous, rich black man with 6 children, all by the same woman, and he's still married to her. That alone deserves a round of applause, man. You know that you don't see that too often. So, what Crawford stands for, I'm glad he won because it sets a standard now. But like Coach said, what's next? It almost felt like we were watching the funeral of boxing. This y'all last hoorah. Now get ready for the shit shows. You know, Jake Paul's, Tanks, all that stuff.
I mean, let's look at the facts though, because you say Tank didn't Tank recently just retire, and now he's gonna fight Jake Paul,
right?
Next, like I mean,
well, he's fighting Roach first.
He fighting Roach first.
Roach, all right, fight Roach first, but then after that, we'll see what happens. But I will say, I mean, as great a performance it was from Crawford, the fight of the night was Mbili versus Martinez. Like that was from round 1 from the opening to final bell. That's the fight we want to see. That's the old school boxing that I grew up on.
And they set it up to have a rematch too.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I will say I think Martinez won the last 3 rounds because the way Mbili, like his pace, I'm like, can he keep this up for 10 rounds? He slowed down a little bit in the last 3 rounds. Like, so I love the fact that they're both still undefeated. There's definitely going to be a rematch, and whenever that next fight happens, like I hope it's on a bigger stage like this. Like these two, they will put on a fight of the year candidate if we get that rematch down the line. Like that was great action.
Definitely was.
So let me ask y'all: if he loses to Roach, is there still a Jake Paul fight after that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
that fight
at that point, it's like, why am I fighting you? You're a loser. You just lost. And Roach ain't no joke. Roach just showed you already what he can do.
A real boxer though. So if I'm Jake, I'm still taking that fight. And then if I'm Tank, I'm still taking that fight.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's happening. It's already Netflix and all that. Like
it's loaded up in the queue.
Yeah.
Well, let's jump over to football. Week 2 was exciting from top to bottom. We had some damn good games. We'll talk about a few of them. I start off with the Bengals and Jacksonville Jaguars. That was a very entertaining game, to say the least. Joe Burrow did his thing while he could. Unfortunately, he broke his big toe, and he is out. But 3 months.
3 months
minimum.
The earliest he coming back is December 15th.
Man, but this game was solid. One thing I did take notice in this game, Travis Hunter, maybe the most overhyped guy I've ever seen win the Heisman, man. When I was watching this game, he just looked little as a DB. He wasn't getting clean separation as a wide receiver, and the refs didn't make it no better. There were some plays where he actually defended well, but he got some defensive pass interference calls. And then there was a little scuffle between Travis and the coach, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
And the coach, he kind of like waved him off, like, man, I ain't, like, get out of here, man. And it's something about that guy. I never took him serious. Like Rose was saying last, what did he say? Duval. Ever since that, I was done with that clown. But Joe Burrow, man, get well soon. That was a damn good game. They got a solid backup. The guy won them plenty of games last year when Burrow was out. And so I think they will stay on track. But you ain't winning no Super Bowl without Joe Burrow. But another tight game. Barbaro, talk about your New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys going in overtime.
Listen, I'll start with the good and then with the bad. I gotta start with the bad. James Hudson, what the hell was that in that first drive? 4 penalties on my starting left tackle. 2 full start penalties that you look at them. You're looking at the ball and you are still running off sides like the only one moving. That's Pop Warner stuff right there. That's freshman ball right there. And then 2 personal foul penalties. One that negated a deep pass. We got to the 2-yard line. We get the play, but it was after the play's done, unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. We only get a field goal out of that drive, so we give up 4 points. We settle for 3. We could have had 7. That would come back to bite us in the end. Like 4 penalties in the first drive. He's on the bench, thankfully. And I got to say, the O-line protected Russ the majority of the game. He was not under distress for the majority of the game. He had time to read the defense, do his reads and everything. And Cam Scatterbo had a great performance here today, like both catching and running. Like you could see that him and Tracy are going to be a good 1-2 punch. Like I think going forward, there is some good to come out of this. Russ looked 100 times better. You give him time, he still got the moon ball, the prettiest deep pass in the game. But defense still has a miles away to go. Like CD was a little quiet in the first half, broke away in the fourth quarter. But I mean, that was just insane. Like I said, third quarter, we go for a fourth down deep in their territory. We should have just taken the points. We go for it. We fail. Another 3 points off the board. Should have just taken the points to that final drive. We needed a touchdown to win. That moon ball to Neighbors. You saw my reaction video. I'm going crazy. I'm like, that's it. It's over. But the audacity of the Cowboys to intentionally go for a 64-yard field goal. The Williams went down intentionally at that point. Was like, yeah, he's gonna, and he kicked it. He could have made it from 80 yards, like nothing. And then I knew in my heart, I was like, we're gonna lose this game because you hit a 64-yard field goal to tie the game, go to overtime. It is what it is. Russ throws the interception. They march down the field, chip shot field goal from 40, and game over. Like I said, it sucks we lost that game, but I'm actually hopeful going forward. And it's not. I don't think the season's over. We need Andrew Thomas back at left tackle. We got the Chiefs Sunday Night Football, and I'm hopeful for that game because guess what? 2 weeks in a row, they ain't world beaters. They're 0-2 just like us. Yeah. It's our first home game, and
battle with the losers, huh?
It's a battle loop, but guess what? There ain't no pressure on us. This is like Giants fans. We didn't have high expectations. It's the Chiefs that got all the pressure coming in this Sunday night. Like, I mean. Has Patrick ever lost 4 games in a row dating back to the Super Bowl?
Has he ever?
Has he ever lost 3 in a row, which he has now? So they got all the pressure in the world to the point. I think we're gonna win Sunday night. Our offense perform like that. Defense just be a little decent. They're not on cue right now. No pressure on us. If we lose again, guess what? Jackson Dart starts in week 4. Yeah. Then we turn the page and we go from there. But if the Chiefs lose, they're 0-3 in that division with a resurgent Chargers team. The panic alarms are gonna start ringing in Kansas City. Us, like, we playing with house money. If we lose, hey, we all want Jackson Dart to start. We're good. We win. Like, hey, maybe we have a shot. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. Rose, can you break down your Atlanta Falcons? Late at night going up again. Well, wait, damn! I ain't even got my damn. Who the hell did they play? Where the shit
Minnesota.
At? They played the Minnesota Vikings with an injured JJ McCartney. That's how pathetic this game was. I didn't even know who the fuck they played. But talk about it, Rose. Falcons versus Vikings.
First off, man, I just want to say shout out to my guy Parker Romo. Did his thing, knocked down all the kicks. The guy just got there. I think he just came to probably like Friday or Thursday. It was like real late. He didn't even know all the teammates on his team. Because even after the game, they had to introduce him to Leonard Floyd.
Yeah, I saw that.
So he didn't even know all his teammates on the team, but he came through and he got his kicks in. He did his thing. I think one takeaway I got is probably B. John Robinson and Tyler Algier. They're a good 1-2 punch. I do like that. I think B. John's gonna have an incredible season as long as they get him. Another thing I noticed is that they're starting to use Kyle Pitts more. So he's starting to get used more. Kind of like back in his rookie season. Last couple seasons, they haven't been using him like that at all. Mostly because of the new coach that got hired after his first coach got fired. He got some love affair with Jonah Smith. I don't know what's going on. And then after he got fired, I think last year they didn't really use him like that at all. So it's nice to see Penix and them using Kyle Pitts and Drake London just like they should. What impressed me the most is probably the defense, because I really thought like the Vikings had like some kind of world beater offense, But the fact that they was able to get out there, the fact that they was able to get pressure on JJ McCarthy was definitely like something that surprised me a lot. I think they just gave like a lot of teams the blueprint to show exactly how to beat the Vikings. I feel like if you pressure JJ, he's just gonna be like any other young quarterback. He's gonna be a deer in the headlights, and he's gonna have to make choices. And it's kind of hard when you don't have that much NFL experience to make choices like that. But yeah, I'm happy they made it. And young way cool, you can go back home.
But one quick takeaway from this game: JJ McCarthy injured ankle out 2 to 3 weeks. So Minnesota, you're fucking done. But one thing I want to say is Bijan is the fucking truth, man.
There he is.
He run like 3 yards, and it's just it's the fastest 3 yards you will ever see, man. That he is like a lightning bolt. So he is definitely a threat from here on out.
Yeah.
Last game we want to break into is none other than the team that scored the most points in the National Football League. That is the Detroit Lions, 52-21 over the Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams and his painted fingernails. Coach, talk about it.
Let's get. I'm gonna talk about the losers, man. Caleb Williams, I do not like him, bro. He sucked to me. I don't know what people see in him. I know he's on a team that's not that good as well, but this was like, it was so many things that we had to prove in this game, which put so much pressure on Chicago, right? First, we had to go against Ben Johnson, which was our old guy, right? We had to show him you should have stayed home. So that was one thing. Secondly, there was a lot of naysayers out there thinking that it was over for us. And granted, it was Chicago, but we had to go out there and make a name and let them know, like, no, we still here. We still the same one that you seen, not just last year, but better. We got everybody back. So these boys came out, man, and they did their thing, man. Jared Goff, 334 yards, 5 touchdowns.
5.
Man, we had Sonic and Knuckles doing their thing. They both got a touchdown in there. You know what I mean? The one to look at, though, St. Brown, he had to make his name. He got himself 3 touchdowns. He like, no, I'm in here. We're going to get this thing popping. But the name, man, so you thought it was a fluke when it happened last week. But Isaac Tesla came through one more time with the incredible one hand out right there. Got it when it's needed. When I tip, man, this was the most intense game, and you would think that it was way closer than it was the way them boys was going out there and they was balling. They wasn't playing no game, man. A Hutch was shutting it down from where he was at. He got himself a sack in there. Muhammad got a sack in there as well, which I seen him in preseason. I knew he was going to be a problem. Man, this was exciting. So put everybody on notice, man. Put everybody on notice that the Lions are still here, and we ain't want to be played with.
Definitely ain't one to be played with. Now, as you all know, we've been keeping score. So let's break down these scores as of week 2. Who's in the lead? Who's in the last place? Now, last week I was in last place, and I told y'all I wasn't going to be there. But just like I told you Canelo was going to win, I lied. God damn it. So I am in last place once again, but I ain't alone. Tied with me with 11 wins for the season. While you're laughing over there is Big Rose. Last place. Welcome to the last place party. In second place with 16 wins, climbing his way out of that third place tie is Ball Bro. With 13 wins is Ball Bro. And still in the lead with 16 wins is Coach DTM. There you go. There you have it. Those are the standings so far. I ain't alone here in last place, Rose. Welcome to the party.
It should really be 17 because, we had that fight too, but it's okay.
Yeah, how he go in the middle of the fight? You know, like, let's count the fight too. Like,
Hey, let's count the fight. Let's count the fight in the win. Like, man, get the hell out of my face.
Get the hell out of here with all that
I
jazz.
don't even want to count all these damn games. We love the fight.
Right. Well, let's jump into week 3 of the NFL. Let's get our predictions for week 3. We starting off Thursday night football. The Miami Dolphins going up against those Buffalo Bills. I don't even need to talk about this. Buffalo Bills will win. Give me the Buffalo Bills. Coach DTM, Dolphins, Bills, who you got?
It's gonna be a landslide, man. Definitely Buffalo.
Buffalo for Coach. Ball, bro. Dolphins, Bills.
Bills, and after the game, a day or two after the game, McDaniel will be fired.
Whoa. Getting the extra credit points for Ball, bro there.
We ain't adding that.
Give me half a point.
We ain't adding that.
Rose, who you got? Dolphins, Bills.
Man, I'm taking the Bills, and if you do parlays, take Josh Allen yards and take his touchdowns because Dolphins ain't stopping nothing.
Damn.
I'm on that.
It's a lot of good games this week. This one is going to be a sleeper. Rams, Eagles. I love the Rams. I love what they do as a team. But that tush push is unstoppable, and they're going to be in a position where they're going to have to use that multiple times, and I don't see the Rams stopping it. Give me the Eagles. Rose, Rams, Eagles.
Man, I ain't going to lie, man. As much as I love my guy, Matt Stafford, as much as I love Puka Nacua, he going to have a sad face with that nice, beautiful long hair he got because the Eagles going to come in there and they going to whoop him. So I'm going to take the Eagles.
Rose with the Eagles. Coach DTM, Rams, Eagles, who you get?
I'm taking the Thurston Eagles. I mean, the Philadelphia
Eagles. Eagles. Hey. Is it a clean sweep here, bro? Eagles or Rams?
I'm going to take Eagles, and it's kind of scary that we haven't had that big performance out of Jalen Hurts yet or A.J. Brown. Like, I think we're going to get it this upcoming week. I think the offense gets clicking. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, in my opinion, but I think the Eagles are going to win.
Eagles clean sweep there. Next up, it's the battle of the missing quarterbacks. We got the Bengals going against the Vikings. You know, this is a tough one. I really had to break down what was what in this game to see how this was going to get done. And I just think Vikings have a defense. They have a solid defense, and that might carry them. So I'm going to pick the Vikings over the Bengals here. Bro, Vikings or Bengals?
I hear you on the Vikings defense. I mean, they are very formidable, but I'm looking at who's starting quarterback for the Vikings. It's our old friend Carson Wentz, and it's like, if it were any other quarterback than Carson Wentz, maybe I have like a little faith in them. But listen, Jake Browning, I mean, he has a good amount of tape on him. He has shown he can be a capable backup here in the league. I think Cincinnati will get by without him, without Burrow in the meantime. I'm going with the Bengals on this one. I can't trust Wentz. Can't trust Wentz.
Rose, Bengals, Vikings. Who you get?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with the Bengals just because Jake Browning did come in Sunday and he did play kind of good. He do look like he can give the ball out to Chase and Higgins, and they got Chase Brown back there too. So I think they'll be all right.
Coach DTM, Cincinnati or Minnesota? Who you got?
This might be one of the hardest ones that we had to pick on in the 3 weeks we've been doing this, man. I feel like Browning kind of got his interceptions out the way. You know what I'm saying? He came in and just gave the ball right back right away. Here, it's yours. You take it. So, but Minnesota, man. I'm going to go with Minnesota, man.
Minnesota for Coach DTM. Next up, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the New England Patriots. This is a tough one. They both are 1-1, solid teams, if you ask me. Man, I just got to go with the veteran experience over the rookie QB. So give me the Pittsburgh Steelers. Coach ZTM, Steelers or Patriots?
These jokers broke my heart this past week, but I think I'm gonna give them one more shot before I break up with these jokers. So I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh as well.
Pittsburgh, Coach DTM. Ball, bro. Patriots or Steelers?
I mean, the most concerning thing about the Steelers has been their defense. I mean, you pay TJ Watt all this money, and they're not even a top 10, top 15 defense right now. So they're on the road. They're going into Foxborough. Drake May coming off a great performance this past week, and I'm gonna go with the Patriots in this. I think, like I said, the lack of pass rush by Pittsburgh very concerning. If Drake May has time, he has upgraded weapons this year, solid running game. I think Patriots gonna pull it off.
Patriots football, bro. Rose, finish us out. Pittsburgh or New England?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna go ahead and I am going to go with Drake May and the Patriots. I feel like they should have. I feel like they played pretty good against the Dolphins. I feel like they definitely showed, even the game they lost against Oakland. Las Vegas. That they look like a good team. So I ain't gonna lie, they're a sleeper in the AFC East too. So I'm gonna pick them.
Definitely. Next up, we got the Colts versus the Titans. Give me the Colts. Ain't even no point in talking about this. Daniel Jones looking incredible. They had a miraculous game-winning field goal last week. They on a high. Colts all day. Rose, Colts, Titans.
Come on, man. Stop wasting time. Give me Danny Dimes. I'm going with the Colts.
Coach.
I'm with y'all on that, man. Their name is kind of close to mine, so we're gonna go with the coach.
Bob, bro, can your boy Daniel Jones get the job done?
I told you about Daniel Jones this year. I told you this is a man that's playing with nothing to lose right now. He's playing free with not a care in the world. And like I said, you got Jonathan Taylor averaging almost 5 yards a carry. Tyler Warren is going to have a big breakout game this year. Like I said, he's going to be my offensive rookie of the year. And like I said, they're playing the Titans. I mean, they're a team in rebuilding mode right now. I told you the Colts were going to win that division. They're going to go 3-0. Colts clean sweep for us.
Next up, the Houston Texans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I know the Texans are 0-2, but I watched that game against Tampa Bay, and they had every chance to win it, and I think they will get it done next week. Give me the Texans. Bob, bro, Jaguars or Texans?
I told you at the beginning of the season, I don't trust Trevor Lawrence. I think he's, in recent history, has been one of the most overhyped quarterback prospects coming out of college. I mean, he was referred to as the next John Elway, like he's going to be on Patrick Mahomes level. Like, I don't see it. If you are that guy, I don't care where you get drafted at. If it's in Jacksonville or whatever, you should be that guy to elevate the franchise. And I have not seen that from him, honestly. I'm going to want the Texans to get their first win on the road. I mean, these division games can be funny. I think Stroud is going to get it together. Nico Collins, I think, will have a big game. I'm going with the Texans.
Rose, Houston or Jacksonville?
Come on, man. Duval. I'm going with the Texans because I picked Jacksonville one time, and y'all ain't gonna get me again. I'm not going with you again. So I'm going with H-Time.
Hey, he hit us with the flea flicker, right? Who you got? Texans or Jaguars?
Unfortunately, man, the Trevor kind of remind me of what's his name, the original bro. What's his name from WWE? Matt Riddle. Yeah, that's what Trevor remind me of when I see him. Now you'll never be able to unsee it. So I'm going with Jacksonville, man, and the reason being is because I don't like CJ, man. I don't think he's a good quarterback. I don't think he's a decent quarterback, bro. I think he had his time already. His first season was pretty good. The second season sucked, and now he's just going downhill from there. I don't see nothing in him, and he's going to be on the – and I take Russell over him, bro. Let's quit playing. Next game.
How dare you disrespect Ball Bros QB like that, man? But next up, next up, we got the Atlanta Falcons Atlanta Falcons versus the Carolina Panthers. See, I was predicting my pick right there. Just saying it. So yes, give me the Atlanta Falcons. I love their defense. I love what I saw out of Bijan. So yeah, give me the Falcons over the Panthers. Rose, Falcons or Panthers?
Come on, man. Rise up, man. I'm going with the Atlanta Falcons, and we ain't going to need no field goal this time. We're going to go out there, and we're going to score. We're going to do what we need to do against the Panthers, and we're going to handle business.
Ball, bro. Who you got? Falcons, Panthers.
I'm going with the upset. I'm going with the Panthers. Ooh. I think, listen, if the offense, they 0-2, but it's a home game for them. And like I said, these division games can be funny sometimes. This game has funny business all over it. And like, I don't think like Atlanta has to get it figured out offensively. I mean, I know Bijan will be Bijan, but if they can't put together touchdowns, if they're going to settle for field goals, I don't know if that's not going to work 2 weeks in a row. I feel like Bryce is going to have just a stupid great game that we will have no explanation for. I mean, he's kind of in a do or die situation. Like he's the third year in the league. Like this is the year that he's got to show us something, or the Panthers are going to seriously take another quarterback in next year's draft. So it's now or never for him. I'm taking the Panthers in the upset.
Finish us out, Coach. Who you got? Falcons, Panthers.
I'm dirty Barton on it, man. I'm going with the Falcons, man. Bijan Robinson made me a believer. I had him on my parlay, and he definitely did what he was supposed to do and got me a couple dollars. So I'm gonna ride with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Falcons.
There you go. Next up, we get the New York Jets versus the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield looked incredible. I am not going against that guy. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bro, Jets, Buccaneers.
I'm going Buccaneers. I mean, there's just nothing with the Jets right now. I mean, if week 2 showed us anything like that offensive explosion against Pittsburgh was more an issue with Pittsburgh's defense than the Jets' offense. I mean, you saw what Buffalo put the clamps on them, and I just think the Bucs might be one of the best, like across the board, like one of the most solid teams in the NFL. I think Baker's gonna have a good game. I think Bucky Irving is gonna have a good game as well. He's gonna have a big game as well. I'm going with the Buccaneers.
Rose, Jets, Bucks.
I'm going with the Buccaneers, and on top of that, just to add, I think K. Otten is gonna go ahead. K. Otten gonna break out at some point, because I think K. Otten is probably one of the next. I think he is like one of the next great tight ends in the league, though. Just the way how Baker used them and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Coach DTM, Bucks, Jets. Who you got?
Man, I'm definitely going with the Bucks as well, man. I was ahead of the curve when I got rid of Justin Fields off my fantasy team, so I already knew what it was gonna be. I'm good.
Next up, Raiders, Commanders. Oh man, it's iffy if Jaden Daniels is gonna play. I like the way the Raiders look. They got Tom Brady in the box, but I think Jaden is gonna be there. He gonna get it done. They are 1-1. Give me the Commanders. Coach, Commanders or Raiders?
Yeah, this is another hard one here because, like you said, it's an injury. We're dealing with an injury with the Commanders, right? Or no?
Yeah, Jaden may not play. He got a knee it's day to day. Yeah, it's day to day for Jaden.
It's a knee injury. I'm gonna go with the Commanders as well, man. You gotta kind of, I don't know, man. That's a hard one. I'm gonna go with the Commanders. Let's go with Commanders.
Commanders, bro. Commanders, Raiders.
I mean, it's a possible knee sprain that he might be battling right now, Jaden Daniels. So let's say even if he does play, his mobility is going to be very limited, and that can be trouble. I mean, with Max Crosby on the opposite side of the line right there.
Shit, I didn't think about that.
This is a tricky game right here. They're both 1-1 right now. Both offenses haven't like gone off yet, but I feel if Jaden loses more so a disadvantage. But even if he plays, he might be a liability, like mobility wise. I'm gonna take the Raiders here. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I think Genti's gonna have a breakout rookie game right here. I think look out for Brock Bowers to have a good game as well. I think they're going to set the running game up, which will draw the defense in. Brock Bowers over the top rope. I mean, over the top rope. Over the top rope. Luchador, man.
Got a Royal Rumble.
Yeah, man. He's on top rope. But yeah, he's gonna. I think Brock Bowers is gonna have a good game. And Jacoby Myers will stretch the field out as well. I'm going with the Raiders to go into Washington to pull off the upset.
Last but not least, ball bro, Commanders Raiders.
No, Rose.
I'm sorry, Rose.
I'm gonna go. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's funny that you said that you think is the most overhyped Heisman person, because I'm gonna go with the person that should have won the Heisman, which is Ashton Genty. Because I feel like Ashton Genty is he's gonna have. I feel like that's my offensive rookie of the year. I feel like he's gonna show like he's actually like an NFL caliber running back. Like he's actually like able to run the ball and stuff like that. So and then Brock Bowers, he a dog before anything. He gonna do his thing. And I feel like Geno Smith is like, with Geno Smith, he's a good enough game manager to get them out of there. So I feel like the Raiders gonna do it.
I'm gonna try to speed past this one. So by a show of hands, is there anyone who thinks Cleveland will beat Green Bay?
Not at all.
No.
Clean sweep for Green Bay. We will head to the next game here, which is the Denver Broncos versus the Chargers. I think I'm going to go with the Chargers with this one. They look incredible. I don't see the Broncos stopping them. Rose, Broncos, Chargers.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm going with the Broncos. Broncos look good Sunday. I think Bo Nix is starting to become a leader of that team. And I think he's very surprising. Like, he's one of the most surprising quarterback picks I've done seen, like the way he plays the game. And like, he in his second year, he already arguing with Sean Payton. So it seemed like they already got that Drew Brees type of relationship where they feel like they can just sit there and work together. So I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Coach DTM, Broncos, Chargers.
Oh man, I like what you said there, Rose. I like what you said. Not going that way though, man. You got Keenan Allen, you got Justin Herbert. You know what I mean? Quentin Johnson. I'm gonna go with the Chargers, man. I think they're gonna do what they're supposed to do.
Oh, bro, finish us out. Broncos, Chargers.
Might be the closest game of the afternoon this Sunday, man. I mean, like I said, these division games can be tricky. I mean, listen, if it wasn't for that penalty on the field goal attempt with the Colts Broncos, like Broncos could be undefeated themselves right now. I mean, the kicker hit it, but the penalty happened. I mean, well, no, he missed it, but it is what it is. I'm going with the Chargers to roll on. I think the Chargers are going to continue undefeated. Herbert's going to have a good, solid game. Quentin Johnson, like I said, like you talk about a jump from year 1 to year 2. I mean, he might be one of the most improved players in the NFL right now. He catching the ball. He's running good routes. He's breaking away from defenders. I mean, You have that. You have Keenan Allen returning, like that veteran leadership right there. And I think they got all the pieces to contend right now. And listen, this is their chance. While the Chiefs are struggling right now, they got to continue to build separation in that division right now, put some more pressure on Mahomes and the Chiefs. So I think the Chargers go to 3-0.
Chargers for ball, bro. Next up, Saints versus Seahawks. I personally like how the Seahawks did Steelers. That was a solid game. They showed that they still got something in the tank. Give me the Seahawks over the Saints. Barbaro, who you got? Saints, Seahawks.
Seahawks, and here's a prediction. The Saints will have the number 1 pick in next year's draft.
Damn. Rose. Saints, Seahawks.
Just bad, man. Just bad.
I ain't gonna lie, man. My family from Louisiana. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to get out of last place.
Use your head, not your heart.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks, because ain't no damn way I would ever pick the Saints.
Ain't no
and my family know that. I wouldn't pick them at all. So, yeah, I'm picking the Seahawks. I think the quarterback Sam Darnold is doing good. So yeah, I'm gonna pick him.
Bro, I mean, Coach DTM, who you got? Saints Seahawks.
And Coach DTM, man. Hey, when the Saints go marching in, kick them back out. It will be Seattle Seahawks taking this game, hands down.
Oh man, I almost took the Saints. I seen this Hurricane Katrina documentary on Netflix, tugged at my heart, but fuck that shit.
I saw that too. That was bad.
Yeah, that was bad. Next up, we got the Arizona Cardinals versus the 49ers. I like what Jones is doing running this team. Give me the 49ers, man. I can't go against them. Coach, what the hell? I keep calling you all type of names. Coach DTM, Cardinals, 49ers.
Call me what you want. Just don't call me late for dinner, man. Listen, I'm going with the 49ers.
49ers. Bro. 49ers, Cardinals.
I'm rolling with Kyler Murray. I'm rolling with the Cardinals. Ooh. I think crazy. Both these teams are undefeated.
They are
wild. They both undefeated. I like the Cardinals a little bit better. I think Connor will have a big game. I think I don't think we've had that marquee game out of Marvin Harrison Jr. yet. I mean, division game on the road. You can have a highlight moment right here late in the game. I'm going with the Cardinals.
Rose, Cardinals, 49ers.
I would pick the 49ers if Brock Purdy was playing, but the fact that it's Mac Jones, the fact that Kyler Murray is gonna do Kyler Murray things and run around the field like a badass 2-year-old, and probably I would love if Marvin Harrison. I would love if Marvin Harrison do have a breakout game though, because I feel like he is a great player. He just hasn't had that game yet. So I'm gonna pick him, and I think Trey McBride gonna do good too.
3 games left. Cowboys versus the Bears.
Wait a minute, man.
I
don't think I realized that Brock Purdy wasn't playing. I almost want to change my Hold on. I'm thinking Brock Purdy.
Ain't no redo. Ain't no redo. I almost took the Raiders and I couldn't redo it, so we going forward. Cowboys, Bears. Give me the Cowboys. This is. I don't even know how we're doing this one. Rose, Cowboys, Bears.
Come on, man. Just like you see that Hurricane Katrina documentary, I see that Cowboys documentary. And I just feel like the Cowboys have had 2 good games. It's just of course one against the Giants, they won. I feel like the one against the Eagles is just CeeDee Lamb dropping the ball at the worst times. But I feel like them against the Bears, they'll definitely go ahead and win. I feel like it'll be a blowout too.
Damn. Cowboys, Bears. Coach, who you got?
I definitely see you with that blowout. There's no way, there's nothing that'll make me say the Bears. They can be playing against the little league of it's not happening, man. I know Jordan probably want to change his whole status of where he came from looking at these doggone Bears. Like, nah, don't officiate them with my city, man. But I'm going with the Cowboys for sure. Momentum is everything, y'all. I'm telling you. So the way the Cowboys is gaining the momentum in these last couple of games, even the first game, I feel like if it wouldn't have been for that delay, not even just the drop pass from CeeDee Lamb, if it wouldn't have been for the delay, I think we would have saw a different outcome. So I'm going Cowboys.
Oh, bro, who you got? Cowboys, Bears.
Any fan who, whether it's a Giants, Eagles, or Commanders fan, will tell you the Cowboys are always due for that one stupid loss on their schedule. You guys have said it. There is no reason why the Cowboys, even though they're going on the road, I believe they're going to Chicago.
Yeah.
There's no reason why they should lose this game. Which is why they're going to lose this game. There's just something about Dak Prescott where this is a game where he should, like I said, it should be a blowout. It should be an MVP-like performance. But you saw how the Cowboys defense performed against the Giants and Russ, like that. with the weapons Chicago has, they have the capability to put that many points up on Dallas. And for whatever reason, like I said, they're due for a stupid team loss that nobody will be able to explain. This is going to be that loss of the season that they could be like, how the hell did we lose to Chicago? I can't even give you any justifiable reason other that that's what Dallas does.
Man.
Especially after the emotional toll of a division game against the Giants, the highs and lows, everything, the last seconds of overtime, they're gonna lay a dud. They're gonna lay an egg in Chicago. Give me the Bears in the upset.
Bears football, bro. This next game, this was the hardest one when I looked at the schedule to pick. This was the hardest one. Kansas City versus those New York Giants. I really had to break this down. I think to myself, will a light-skinned guy go 0-3? Is that even possible? And I think it is. I think the Giants is going to get this one done. Give me the Giants over the Chiefs. Ball, bro. Can your boys get it done over Kansas?
Listen, like I said in the opening, we have no pressure on us whatsoever. Like, we know the true goal, the true vision this season is at some point Jackson Dart is going to come in this season and we see what we got in the next 2-3 years. Russ is just a placeholder, but that placeholder this past weekend put up 37 points. He balled out. The offensive line minus James Hudson's like antics in that first drive, they protected Russell for the most part in the game. Scadaboo had a great game. Malik Neighbors, my God, like she's the second coming of freaking Odell Beckham for us. Like let's just hope we don't screw this one up this time. Wan'Dale Robinson had a monster game as well, and listen, the Giants' first game this year. Chiefs are coming off the road. They're 0-2 right now. Sunday Night Football. I think we're going to have a great performance out of Abdul Carter this game because I think young edge rushers, they play so much better at home with that home crowd behind them, that energy that Sunday Night Football. The world will be watching them. Brian Burns has been balling out so far. I think he has maybe 3-4 sacks so far. He's going to have Mahomes running. Opposite side will be Abdul Carter. Kayvon Thibodeau is healthy. He was a force this past Sunday as well. And Dexter Lawrence has been very quiet so far. I think this is the game where Dexter Lawrence will make an impact. I think it will be a high-scoring game. The Chiefs, they are all out of sorts right now on offense. They are not clicking right now. They're still missing. Rashid Rice is still out for suspension. And him and Kelsey, they are not clicking right now. If you're going to catch the Chiefs right now, I said it in the beginning of the season, catch them right now. For the first time from back to Super Bowl, this past Super Bowl, they're going to lose 4 games in a row. Giants pull off the upset. Sunday Night Football. Neighbors is going to have a monster game. Scadaboo is going to be running over people. Giants for the win.
Wouldn't expect nothing less of you, Rose. I
got to be right eventually.
Kansas versus the Giants.
I ain't gonna lie, man. When it comes to this, man, as much as I done picked the light-skinned guy and he done let me down 2 straight times, 3 if you go back to the Super Bowl, I'm going with the Chiefs, man. I can't change on the light-skinned guy. I just feel like
at the peace sign.
Thank God I won't be in last place next week. I appreciate that one.
I'm going with it one more time. I gotta go with it one more time, man.
Coach, Kansas or Giants?
Well, Rose, you might get it right this time, man. I don't think that there's no way that the Chiefs can lose and go down 0-3 in the beginning of this season. If they do, they might lose their whole franchise, man. I don't see this happening. Whole team get fired. They're just gonna start fresh next year and cut it loose. I see them getting it together. I see Mahomes actually, he used to do this right here and it meant something. These last 2 games, that didn't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Don't even worry about it. Come on in. Now, I believe that they're going to do something where Andy's going to do something. Andy got to step in and figure this thing out like yesterday. Yeah. So I'm going with the Chiefs on this one, man. I think Rose good.
Chiefs. And last but not least, Monday Night Football. It could be the highest scoring game we ever seen in the NFL. We got the Detroit Lions going against the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. I know you guys see my shirt I'm wearing right now. You're just expecting me to say Lions. But I need to get out of last place, so I'm not going to use my heart. I'm going to use my brain with this. We just do not do well against mobile quarterbacks. Baltimore is on a roll right now, and if you saw the post-game locker room celebration, Brian Branch in the middle of it said, y'all, let's not get too excited. We got Baltimore next week. When you're saying shit like that, you're scared. So I'm going to go against my Lions, and I'm going to pick the Baltimore Ravens. Don't kill me, people. I'm sorry. I just had to. I got to get out of last place.
I thought you were going to pull the rug out from underneath us at the That's why I was leaving it.
I got to get out of last place. Give me the Ravens. I'm sorry. I love y'all. Coach, who you got? Lions?
Man, Ravens? Unfortunately, man, I'm not with you, bro. I'm going Lions. Let's go. Lions all day. Can't do this day. Let's do it.
Ball, bro. Lions, Ravens, Monday Night Football. Who you got?
First off, I am so mad at the Ravens this past weekend. I had Derrick Henry in my touchdown parlay, and I had a 7-legger, and him and Josh Allen didn't get it come through for me. I'm like, those should have been the two easiest ones. So I think, well, Henry had a horrible game this past weekend against the Browns. He's going to run angry, I'm sorry, against your Lions. He's going to have a monster game. Him and Jackson running because I think neither one of them ran for 100 yards. Like, they both struggled running the ball. That's not going to happen 2 weeks in a row. I'm going with Ravens, and unfortunately, I think it's going to be Ravens by a lot.
Rose, finish us out. Lions, Ravens.
Not going to lie, man. I know the Ravens just beat the Browns, but if you watch that game, I promise, when that game started, the way the Browns was playing, the Ravens offense was not holding that defense the way they were supposed to hold that defense. Mm-hmm. And they had to change that. They had to change their strategy. That's why Derrick Henry messed up my parlay and all this. So I'm not gonna lie. The Lions have a better defense than the Browns. And even if they switch up that strategy they got, I believe in the Lions DBs. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions.
Ooh, there we go. Week 2 predictions is in the book. Appreciate you guys for following us. All the likes, all the subscribes. The shit is going crazy. You like us and we like you even more. So stay tuned. But till next time, it's your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy Rose, and he just funny.
It's your boy Coach DTM.
And I'm that ball bro for the NYC.
And you guys have been tuned in to the Holy Shhh Sports Podcast. Peace.
Out.
Media.